Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. In this video today, I'm going to be showing you my latest custom tactics. Tried something quite different here. 4-3-3, second variation, trying to replicate Barcelona, prime Barcelona's style of football. And I'm really happy with the results that I've had. I've tested it in about 25-30 games or something now. Half of them were in Div 1 against very top players. The other half were in squad battles, partly just to see like the patterns of players' movement, the press, all those things. Squad battles isn't that big a deal, but I did get the best points total I've ever had in squad battles and quite easily. So make that what you will. But the majority of the clips I'm going to show you after I've explained the tactic are going to be from co-op Division 1. So really like it. This is my team right now. The planned upgrades, once I've got Rivals rewards, I'm going to swap Kevrat out. He's really good, but I'm going to put Liao in. I think he's a bit better. Put Liao in and we'll put Lees Malou in for Lobotka. I'll go through the team, go through the tactics, explain the team, why it's built how it is, and some of the tweaks and changes you could make, and then show you it actually in game. So, here we go. There's the code there. You can see it at the top. Download it, give it a try, let me know what you think. People in my stream have been watching me play. Are you sick to death of getting out teamed on FC24? Want that God squad you've always been dreaming of? Check out iggm.com today. The best and most reliable place to get coins for your ultimate team. Use the link in the description and code ZEL at checkout for a 5% discount. Check out iggm.com today. Really like it, said it's really fun. Is it the absolute pinnacle best meta formation tactic in the game? Probably not. Is it really good? Is it effective? Do I think it's going to be more fun to play? Yes. And I think this type of way of playing will get better and easier as the year goes on, as we get more passing play styles. You can see here the passing build up is short. I've been using balanced or counter most of it. I actually think this is pretty good and actually allows you to get out the press a lot better than some of the other formations. I didn't really have much problem against people playing the press. And like I say, as we get more passing play styles, tiki-taka in particular, throughout the year, and more players get that, I think it'll be even better and easier to play with. So, got short passing. I think you could use balance on this, but I think short passing really suits the way we're trying to play. After all, we are trying to replicate Barcelona. You could go aggressive, and I do switch to aggressive if I'm losing, but I think high defensive approach works really well. The player roles, these are pretty key. So the keeper, you'd obviously rather have a sweeper keeper. If we were trying to replicate Barcelona perfectly, we'd have a sweeper keeper. But I need an icon keeper for chemistry, and Czech's got goalkeeper plus, so I'd rather use that. In terms of the fullbacks, this is probably the biggest difference to what real life Barca played. Obviously, their peak, they had Dani Alves and Jordi Alba. They did have Abidal for a point. For me, I would rather be able to play two attacking wing backs. But unless you're playing a 5-back on this game, you get decimated. Wing back on Theo Hernandez does work pretty well. He is fairly attacking and will do lots of overlaps, more similar to the Barca style. Koundé will still get forward a bit on balance, but they're defensive enough that you're not going to get completely caught out and just torn apart. I tried false back, it just doesn't work very well in this game, in my opinion, for the most part. Attacking wing back's just too much. In terms of the defenders, generally speaking, go with what works better for you. By the fullbacks, by the way, if you had a fullback plus, I'd put him on that. If you have a wingback plus, put him on that. But just don't go defend on fullback. I think this formation would lack a bit with that. The inside forwards do give width, but a lot of the time they're going to tuck in, so the fullbacks can give you some of the width there. For the defenders, I think you need at least one defender plus. I don't like stopper. Saliba's our Puyol in this team playing the defender. Then our PK in the team, the ball playing defender, is this Evolution John Clare Tadiba. Let me just show you this card, by the way. This is a completely free set of evolutions. You can do the Titan Guard. I've done the Titan Guard. I've done the first part of Le Bleu. And by the time this card's finished, we'll go show you that, and then we'll go back to the tactics quickly. But he is perfect for this formation and style of play, and really cheap. Prem French. Look at this card when he's fully evolved. The only issue really is it's a shame he gets Trivella plus, but stupid pace, insane on the ball with 84 dribbling, crazy passing. Defending's pretty good. Physical's good. He's going to have 3-star weak foot, which is nice. The skills are irrelevant, but whatever. 3-star weak foot's decent. 6'3". He's lengthy. He's going to have tiki-taka and long ball, so really good passing. Pretty much all the defensive play styles you want. Really beast of a card, and he's free. And it doesn't take too long to get him either. I've done a lot of it just through playing my squad battles quickly today. So that is a brilliant player. He's got ball playing centre back. I like to have someone ball playing centre back in the build on the build up role. Does cover stuff defensively, and it's pretty nice because they actually do genuinely get involved quite a bit in the build up. They get forward, and it does help getting out of the press. Just don't lose it if they're a bit more pushed up. Just don't do it stupid. Now for the midfield, this is the pinnacle of where Barca really stood out in real life. The holding role, the Sergio Busquets role. Moussa Sissoko perfect in this team. If you've got him, he's an absolute beast. I think French players is the best nation on the game by far right now, so it's quite easy to fit him in. The Xavi role, he's a playmaker on this game, Xavi. And of course, Xavi kind of did a bit of everything, but I think the deep line playmaker is perfect. The trinity of the holding, the deep line playmaker, and the playmaker roaming works really well. Constantly giving you options. Lobotka is a really cheap version. There's a bit of debate in the community about pluses and plus. I honestly think that pluses do make a big difference in certain roles. Deep line playmaker, this Lobotka, just his movement, his positioning was so good. I really liked it. Highly recommend him as a cheap beast if he fits your team. But it works really well in this formation. Playmaker roaming, Patelis was just everywhere. I think the roaming really helped. She got involved in a lot of stuff. She was out wide at times covering there. She was in the middle. She popped up the goals. She was really good in that. And then the inside forwards, I've not really tried it before, this tactic, but I wanted a free-flowing tiki-taka, lots of movement. The roaming on the inside forwards worked really well. They kind of cover everything. And yeah, the two inside forwards on that, it worked great, and you get lots of options with the midfield. I tried false nine for quite a while on the striker, and at times it was really good, and the build-up was nice, but it just wasn't that consistent. It was a lot less consistent than playing advanced forward. I think in a two-strike formation you get away with false nine more, but you need some sort of outlet. Lewandowski might not be the type of striker that everyone loves on this game, but he genuinely suits this really well. This Lewandowski card, though, is genuinely actually pretty great. He's got some really good play styles. He's super strong, so he can hold the ball up. He's one of the best finishers in the game. He's actually not bad on the ball. He's decent pace. He's also got very good passing with incisive pass. So he was genuinely actually really good and suits this role. I honestly think having one striker, someone who's actually fairly strong but decent on the ball, is pretty good on this game. But yeah, those are the player roles. I said about some of the ways you could change it up. Let's go look at some of the clips we've got. So bear in mind, obviously, this is co-op, so he's going to play a bit different. You can see there, crazy press from us. Very nice tricks to fake shot there. Tricks to fake shot is pretty crazy in general. But just focus on the movement, where the players are. The midfield constantly giving lots of options. Great first touch by Kovarak there. Nice goal. Beautiful play in the midfield. You can see constant runs in behind. Always got that long shot threat, especially with someone as good as shooting as Lua. It's definitely helpful. You can just see we're constantly just getting in behind. You've always got the inside forwards. On the counter, the inside forwards just constantly a cutback option that's really good. Again, there, really good press. They're just constant options. That tricks to fake shot, definitely need to utilise it if you've got players with it. You can see here, though, lots of goals coming from the press. It's very hard to play against. Show a couple more, but I think you're starting to see like a lot of goals coming from the press more than usual. This formation presses really well. Lots of good options. Honestly, could have squared that again, but it's a great finish by Lua. Can't remember this goal. Again, the press. Great turn by Lua. Sure, this is the last clip. Again, the press. Lots of options. Trickster's great. Beautiful. You can just see there's pressing all over the pitch. When you're in possession for a while, you've got lots of options to go back to. The deep line playmaker's really good for that. Deep line playmaker's really good for transitioning and just offering an outlet if you're struggling to break them down. The inside forward make lots of great runs. It is a very, very difficult formation to play against. You do at times have to be a bit more patient, but it does have counter-attacking options as well. When you've got the inside forwards on roaming, they're going to make lots of space in behind. As always, appreciate you all tuning in. Do let me know your thoughts on the tactic if you try it out. Keep it spicy. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.